Mr. Sudokwon. Please give him a big applause.
After seeing, my name is Sudokwon. 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago. So we changed, we held the 2014 Incheon Asian Game on this Landfill site.
Wow.
So playing golf. And then also we held the swimming game. And then maybe you can see the some many layers. So actually we have 8 layers. So one layer is 4.5 meters waste and then 0.5 meters soil. So I already mentioned about that we cover the soil daily, right? And so actually we have daily cover and the midterm cover. Midterm cover is 0.5 meters. Daily cover is 0.2 meters. Okay? So one layer is 5 meters and then we have 8 layers. So total height will be 40 meters. So this one landfill, area of this one landfill is about 3 million square meter. It's almost 3 million square meter. And then this one is almost similar size, almost 300 meters. And then between first and second landfill, so we are now operating 50 megawatts power plant. From first and second landfill site, we are extracting, right? And then beside the 50 megawatts power plants, also we are now operating leachate treatment plants. Daily we are now treating 4,700 tons per day leachate generated from first and second landfill site. Also including third landfill site. This is an active landfill site. After 2019, we have been operating this landfill site. And then this area is an eco-energy town. So this one is a biogas plant. So when we receive the food effluents, we make some anaerobic digestion condition. Maybe we can produce the methane from this plant. So after making a methane, we send it to this plant. This is a sludge recycling plant. I already told you about that. From this biogas plant, so we are now using the methane as another renewable energy resources instead of using CNG or LNG from outside. So, and then also this is a sludge solid refuse fuel SRF plant.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Right.
plant. So daily we are now receiving 200 tons of
Sellers.
municipal solid waste to turn it into another energy resources. So we finally make this kind of pellet. So we send it to the incineration plant to use this one as another.
And what is the incineration plant?
Yeah, incineration.
What is it?
Near our landfill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also to generate energy.
Yeah. Instead of using coal or other CNG, maybe the incineration plant can use this kind of pellet to generate electricity.
I have a question. How do you collect the leachate to make sure it doesn't actually goes on the ground? Considering I thought the landfill is actually going down, it's actually going up.
So actually, this is a bottom line, right? So actually, before we discard the waste, we dig the almost 5 meters into the ground. So we make this kind of infrastructure first. Then we also set the grave layer, and then also install the HDP sheet, and then in this ground bottom layer, we install some kind of facility to collect the leachate from the landfill site. So after collecting it, we send it to the leachate treatment plants. From first, second, and third landfill site. Also, we are now extracting the methane, leachate. So to send it, and then in this landfill site, this is the original leachate reservoir, and then this one is a biological treatment plant, and then this is a chemical treatment process, and then after treating the leachate, we discharge it into this river. But our corporation is a public entity under the Ministry of Environment of Korea. Our corporation strictly abide by the law and regulation of our governments and of Korea. So when we discharge it, it cannot be harmful to any human beings and aquatic life. So if you wanna drink it, it doesn't
Harm.
harm.
Yes. Great.
Do you wanna
Then-
try?
Give an example.
Do you have any monitoring system to make sure that the water is not being polluted?
Did you
Yeah, sure. So we have monitoring system. Yeah.
SL
There is some so many wares to monitor what the leachate is going to another area or not.
Or the water?
Yeah. Or the-
SLC did initiative some experiment on the drinking or something like that use of this for like long term basis on human health or others aquatic life.
No,
Not-
until now we don't have any
Any problem or
problems because of this leachate.
Great.
Treated leachate.
I have a different question. Means, in the video which was displayed, we showed that beside this plant, you have plants in other countries also which you are operating. Correct?
Not yet, but in our corporation, we made some kinds of different kinds of similar kinds of central landfill in Sri Lanka, and then also we have some. We are now doing the projects in Mongolia. It's like projects to mitigate the climate, the carbon emission.
So now, my question is that, how do you do these collaborations? Means, is it a government to government? How do you do it? Means, what was the process?
Usually, our governments. So based on that the Paris agreements there is some 6.2 and 6.4.
Yeah.
Right. So our governments now started first projects as a 6.2 projects. So,
Okay.
so 협력적 cooperative approach, right? But even if our corporation wants to develop the 6.4 projects, maybe you know that the condition is not well made until now, right?
Yeah.
So we have to consider about lots of factors first. But it's a very uncertain situation. So our government wants to work with other countries based on the 6.2 article first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any priority countries? Means, suppose some country in Africa wants to come and
No special countries. So if you want or work this kind of climate change projects together with our corporation, maybe we can work together, hopefully. So so our governments actually nominated our corporation as a special purpose company on minimizing the climate change in Korea. So our Ministry of Environment of Korea nominated 10 organizations as a public entity to work on climate change projects. So if I don't know where I'm from, but if your country wants to work with our corporation, maybe just send me or send just express your intention to work with our governments. Then I will report it, and then our governments will give some funds to do this kind of projects in other countries. It's like some kind of
Collaboration.
ODA.
ODA.
Yeah,
ODA.
offshore development assistance, not the loans from Korea Exim or Japanese JICA, something like that.
You get credits back?
Yes, just we are in these days we just only focusing on the credit.
Yeah.
So, do you know the ITMO, right?
ITMO, yeah.
Internationally Transport Mitigation Outcomes. So, if when we invest the money, maybe from this kind of projects, maybe we can expect the CR. So there is some corresponding adjustment, right,
Yeah.
between two countries'
Yeah.
size. So based on adjustment, maybe we can share
Yeah.
the ITMO together.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on the some, contract or agreements, right?
Have you tried doing that?
So in Mongolia, it's actually first project. You know that the base Paris Agreement in 2011, it's a first step to go next, right? So from that time, our government wanted to make some different kinds of new projects in other countries. So the Mongolian project is the first climate change projects done by our governments. So this project is conducted by our corporation mainly. So maybe within this year, we will finish the detailed designing first. Then we will dispatch 2 engineers to
and get all the looks like there are also gas pipes. Big ones. This place is big, eh?
Yes, largest in the world.
Oh,
Largest in the world.
big.
How acres or kilometer area this organization has for? How many area? Or
16 million square meters.
16 million square meter.
Climate also.
One quarter of one semester was
About climate change.
yes, so one course climate change.
And the degree was what?
I'm today was on how to design.
Already I mentioned about that. So when we bury the waste, if there is some organic waste in the waste, maybe the such a kind of organic waste can be changed as a methane gas. Because if we can make some anaerobic digestion condition, maybe methane bacteria will survive in this condition. So during eating some organic components, they can produce the methane as a byproduct.
Yes.
So we can collect the methane from the landfill site. For example, in second landfill site, we installed 699 gas collection pipes to collect the methane. After collecting it, we send it to these plants. So we are now operating 50 megawatts plants. Usually in these days, the 35 megawatts electricity is still made by these plants. So
What's the efficiency?
yeah, efficiency. Yeah, so still efficient. And then by the blower, we can collect the methane, and then we send it to the sulfur treatment facility to remove the sulfur. Because by the law, also our government strongly push it to minimize the sulfur emission from this kind of facility. So we have to remove the sulfur first.
How
Yeah.
you remove sulfur?
By the sulfur removing bacteria. And then after removing the sulfur, we send the methane to the boiler. So in the boiler system, we just burn it, and then we make the steam first. Then by the steam, we can operate steam turbine engine. So steam turbine from the steam turbine engine, we can make the electricity, and then finally we can send it to the Korea Electronic Power Corporation. It can be the another additional profit source of our corporation. So almost we get the CR almost 900,000 CO2 ton per year. So I already mentioned about the price of CR in Korea emission trading market is almost $20.
$20.
And then can be the also another
Price.
energy, another additional profit. And then also we can supply almost 400 million kilowatt hour per year from this power plant. And then we can supply the 110,000 homes who use this electricity as energy. And then I already mentioned about that the biosulfur production. It can be the byproducts, but sulfur will be needed to the plant, like the factory, like cosmetic, and then also pharmaceutical, and then something like that. So we can supply this sulfur to sell it. So also it can be the another additional profit. So
Fantastic idea. Methane.
For how long can you get gas?
Generally, you are getting gas
think it could be longer than that. For this large, this is so large. Look there, they're flaring here. Can you see the flame?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
that's right.
yes.
Yeah.
Flame. Methane gas.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I really love to do some research over here. I feel oh, very interesting and work here. All for nature.
When it is so big like this, I think it can be many years.
Little barn, let's go.
Electrified. Because there are a lot of features within that, of course.
Interesting. Yeah, very huge. And here no smell, no odor.
So we bought that from Chicago. And if we get off earlier, nobody can take care of it.
We've done this is the only one that we have ever done. First one
I'll come and visit too. And organize the tour
summary of the project, the results of the technical assistance. They solve the main recommendations of all the different sections. Yes,